President Donald Trump demands an apology from Bishop Barr. President Donald Trump on Wednesday demanded an apology from the Episcopal Bishop of Washington after she made a direct appeal to him during a prayer service marking his inauguration to have mercy on LGBTQ community and migrant workers who are in the United States illegally. The bishop made reference to Trump's belief that he was saved by God from an assassination. The Reverend Marian Budde said, and I quote, "You have felt the providential hand of a loving God. In the name of our God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now." Later that day on his social media site, Trump referred to Reverend Budde as a so-called bishop and again, quote, "radical left hardline Trump hater." Mr. Trump went on further to say she is nasty and not smart for asking him to show mercy. Here's a little refresher of how it all went down.
Again, my warm welcome to all. The first foundation for unity is honoring the inherent dignity of every human being, which is, as all the faiths represented here affirm, the birthright of all people as children of our one God. In public discourse, honoring each other's dignity means refusing to mock or discount or demonize those with whom we differ, choosing instead to respectfully debate our differences, and whenever possible, to seek common ground. And if common ground is not possible, dignity demands that we remain true to our convictions without contempt for those who hold convictions of their own. Let me make one final plea, Mr. President. Millions have put their trust in you. And as you told the nation yesterday, you have felt the providential hand of a loving God. In the name of our God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now. There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families, some who fear for their lives. And the people who pick our crops and clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meatpacking plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals, they may not be citizens or have the proper documentation, but the vast majority of immigrants are not criminals. They pay taxes and are good neighbors. They are faithful members of our churches and mosques, synagogues, wadara, and temples. I ask you to have mercy, Mr. President, on those in our communities whose children fear that their parents will be taken away, and that you help those who are fleeing war zones and persecution in their own lands to find compassion and welcome here.
Despite President Trump requesting or demanding an apology, Bishop Barr has refused to apologize, and she's done that publicly.
President Trump demanding an apology over the sermon. The Reverend Marianne Budde telling Time magazine she won't be saying she's sorry. She said, "I'd love to have people present another alternative yes and to bring compassion and breath into our public discourse." Well,
there you have it, the president and the bishop. I'm your girl, Sarah Diva Dion, saying whatever you do today, make it a great day. Happy Friday.